Good afternoon, lace jumping. I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Morrowind. Where last time, we made our way here, to Balmorra, where I made a rather concerning discovery about my own character. You see, the game told me to come and speak to this guy, Caius Cosades. The problem being, he doesn't want to give me any work yet. Because plain and simple, I'm not good enough at basically anything. And that's not unfair, I can't even figure out how to make a sandwich yet. So, he suggested maybe I go out into the world and join some of the guilds. So, I went and tried to join them, and they said, no, you're not allowed, you're too ugly, I'm so sorry about your face, by the way. It turns out, you see, building a character with, yes, personality 25 might have been a bit of a mistake, so, right. Step 1 today, try and find out if yes, literally any guild is willing to have me, or if yes, alternatively, I need to find a way to boost my personality. Okay, let's cross them off one by one here. The Imperial Cult, we already tried to join, they're the ones who wouldn't let me in because I'm too ugly. The Imperial Legion, however, is distinct. That's like the military wing, as opposed to like the religious one, or whatever, so the problem being a yes, to join them I'd need to go to Genesis. To date, I don't know where Genesis is. The furthest north I know is, yes, Caldera, which alone the scout told me about. So, right, that one's a no-go for the time being too. Option number 3, the Tribunal Temple. So yeah, the Imperial Cult is like the Imperial religion, presumably. The Temple is the local religion, so right, we might be able to join them, go to the temple, speak to Feldrello Sadri. Gotcha. And I'm pretty sure, hang about, I think that's the temple, over there, on this side of town, so okay, let's see if these guys are willing to accept me into their ranks, despite my hideous appearance. Oh, I'll give you though, I like this. Like, next to the dumb altar that they've got over at the Imperial Cult, a giant floor cauldron full of bones, lovely, lovely standing altars over there. This is nice, actually. And okay, these guys are worshipping 3 god kings, so Almalexia, Sothasil, and Vivek, known as the Tribunal together. So, right, Tri is in 3. So yeah, Vivek we know about in the sense of the city that's down south from where I am. Not been there yet, but apparently it's like, huge and whatnot. Hello there, I would love to join your religion if I'm allowed to, though, Ilan. That's not who I'm trying to find. Hang on, where's that person I was told to find? Oh, here we go. They've got a lovely upstairs right here. Giant shrines, lots of things painted on the walls, etc, etc. So, right, by any chance are you going to be? There we go! Feldrello, you're the one I'm looking for! And while they do offer training, okay. Not to, someone who's not part of their society. So, I would love to join your temple, please. I'm afraid our standards are a bit beyond your reach, but the temple does thank you for your interest. I mean, I'm going to be honest, this is a step up. Yes, this person's refused to let me join their temple, but bare minimum, they've not specifically said, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about that facial disease you've got. Still, one thing we can get here, yeah, always just to go through the dialogue on the right there, occasionally something unique comes up. So, on this occasion, everyone knows the Balmorra magistrate, Nolus Atreus, is on the take. Thieves, thugs and murderers are getting ridiculous sentences, or paying a drake then walking free. But they'll never get Atreus. He's got fat cats and family back in the city to cover for him. The Legion champion, Alarius Avaro, over at Moonmoth, has sworn an oath to stop corruption. But I don't see what he can do, so, right. Maybe, just a maybe, there's more work over at Moonmoth. Still, bare minimum, yeah, even if I'm not a member, they are willing to buy and sell potentially, though, seriously, spells are bloody expensive, but, okay. Is any of this, oh, hang on. Restoring fatigue is not bad, but 1 to 10 points feels a bit, flimsy, given my entire bar is like 150 or something. Ooh, it is interesting. I was just, going over the books on the nearby bookshelf, just to see, whether I could learn something about this religion. one of them just made my spear skill go up, which I was not expecting, because this is like a religious text about Vivek, so, okay, possibly Vivek is a very fighty god, I'm not sure. Vivek lay with Molag Bal for 80 days and nights, though headless. In that time, the prince placed the warrior poet's feet back and filled them with the blood of Daedra. I feel like I may have, skipped. Like, yeah, Sermon 14, I shouldn't have just jumped in at Sermon 14. I feel like I've definitely missed some important plot points in Sermons 1 through 13 there. Okay, but now I'm just curious. Like, does every single book that's a lesson of Vivek boost up my... Okay, they all boost up various skills, this is lovely. You know what? I don't care that I'm not allowed to join your stupid religion. I've just gained 2 cooking skill points out of coming in here. That's fine. Okay, to date that is 3 out of 3 guilds I'm either not allowed to join or can't join because I don't know where to join them. So, okay, we're running out of options fast. But just down the road from where I am, yes, mages and fighters. Now, I really feel like I should be allowed to join the Mages Guild. Okay, I'm not bad at magic. I know a fair few spells, damn it. Okay, so once again, training's only for members, and spells are only for members too. So, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slip you 10 gold before I even ask. Up to 47, you're too kind, Arya. I can't refuse such a gesture. Good, good. Now... could I please join the Mages Guild? And yes, you look like the sort we could use, right? Will you take the Mage's Oath and join the guild? What's the oath? Just out of interest. So, perform any duties assigned to you by the masters of the guild. Learn from them and grow strong. Share your knowledge freely with other guild members. Never strike or steal from another guild member. Does this appeal to you? I mean, it does. But when you say that, like, you know, knowledge should be shared freely with other guild members, if I say yes and join right now, you're a member of the Mages Guild, welcome associate. When you're ready, you can ask for duties to perform, and once you're ready, you can ask me about advancement in the guild. So okay, now I'm a member... Okay, for the time being, she's not willing to offer training anyway, but I'm very suspicious that yes, training's still going to cost money. I'm going to be nickel and dimed for every spell and every bit of training. Still, speaking of our advancements, right. You meet our requirements, but you've not yet completed duties, so requirements are presumably... right, keen intelligence and dominant will. So the stats you're looking for are intelligence and willpower. And I like that, because yes, unlike Skyrim, where you can, like, you know, become an archmage without knowing a thing about magic, yes, in this game, if you want to rise up in a guild, you've got to have the right aptitude and appropriate stats, and I think that's lovely. So, right, for once I found a guild that doesn't care how horrendously ugly I am. Brilliant. Though on top of that, candidates must exhibit mastery of the great schools of magic, so, okay. At some point, you're going to start checking, yes, presumably, whether my skills are at the right level too. Though, yeah, in terms of... oh. She's not mentioned restoration. Maybe restoration doesn't count, because that's seen as more of, like, a religious thing. Like in Oblivion, you'd always find healers in the temples. So, right. Destruction is going to be the big one for me. Gotcha. In terms of duties, okay, right now I'm still, you know, a newcomer, so she doesn't care about me, but speak with Ajira. She may have some small tasks for you, so for the time being, yes, I'm going to be given some nice, simple, low-level tasks, which is honestly all I want, because, yes, I just need to level up a bit, slowly work on my skills. And speaking of, yes, various dialogue options... okay, someone said Ilaria Savaro over at Fort Moonmoth is looking for you. Said she wants to talk to you, don't know what about. So, right. That's the same person who was just mentioned as trying to deal with local corruption here in Balmora. So, if I'm passing by, that person may be willing to speak to me, even if I can't join the Imperial cult overall. But there we go. I've done it. I've joined a cocky guild beyond the Blades, which I just kind of got in by default. I am now a member of the Mages Guild, and... okay. Now this is interesting, I didn't realise this, so apparently, yes, I can, like, you know, hover over this, and it tells me what I need to be, so right, intelligence and willpower at 30 if I want to go up, but she already said I met the requirements. So, okay, for the time being, we are A-okay in that regard. Still, the point is, yes, now I'm a member of the guild, I'm actually down to, like, help myself to a few bits and pieces sitting around the Mages Guild. If you're the right rank, you can just, like, basically loot the place. Including, and most crucially, okay, a flipping supply chest. So, right, I can take all of this right now, so, blimey. Well, this seems rather interesting. Fortify willpower, so right, that would make me, like, better at casting spells. Restore magicka, 10 of those, take that right now. Though potions are heavy, so this might be, a bit of a problem. Oh, blimey, right, I'm, filling up my, yes, allowed weight capacity pretty bloody quickly here. Then we've got, CV Intervention. I don't know what that is, but scrolls are like light, so we'll take that. Cure common disease on self. Yep, take that just in case. Divine intervention on self. I don't know what that does, but we'll do it in like an emergency at some point. It'll all be fine. This is going to fill up my entire cookie weight capacity, isn't it? Right, bare minimum, yes. This means I can spam magic a lot more freely. So, okay. Mosey on downstairs and... oh, a light, you've got a tree. I mean, you shouldn't have a tree, because there's no light in here, so this tree should definitely be dead. But, I don't know, maybe you're keeping it alive by magic or something. Oh, and this is nice. I'm not the only orc here. Hello there, it's lovely to meet you. Cannot think with these interruptions. Please leave me alone. Right, not the friendliest orc in the world, but still, it's nice to see another face as ugly as mine. Oh, speaking of which, hang on. Despite what she says, her starting disposition is 51. Which is, well, 1, presumably because, we're both orcs, but 2, we're part of the same guild. So, right, guilds make a big difference to disposition. Oh, and here's interesting. Ajira, who I'm just about to speak to about some guild duties, Ajira made a bet with Galbadia about who would get to the rank of journeyman first. Hope it doesn't tend to be more flame atronachs in the guild library like last time, so, okay. Bet with Galbadia doesn't surprise me. Might be something we want to follow up on later, so, okay, we'll get back to you because, yes, everyone's selling, like, spells, scrolls, training, everything. Problem is, right now I don't have much money, so, let's focus on, yes, just getting the basics down in terms of who's who and what my first guild duties are. Though, just to be clear, as suspected, yes, I think it's only me that signed up to that whole, hey, just make sure you hand out knowledge freely, because everyone else is very much charging. Oh, and hello, sexy. So, right, I provide instantaneous transport between various mage guild halls on Vardenfell. What's your destination? So I can teleport you instantly from this guild in Balmora to Vivek, Aldran, Caldera, or Sadrith Mora. So, right, if I could pay for it, I could travel by teleportation from Mages Guild to Mages Guild, or I can hop on those giant insect silt strider McGibbles. Gotcha! Still, here we go, down at the bottom of the basement, I found Ajira. So, okay, you are apparently, right, running a shop. So okay, you're offering a bruise, a help in a fight, a bug musk, delightful. So okay, you're a store, we'll get to that in a second. For the time being, let's talk duties. Yes, Ajira has duties for you. Before Ajira can be a journeyman in the Mages Guild, Ajira must study local mushrooms. And yes, I heard about this. You want to, like, beat another person to being a journeyman. So, the bet doesn't surprise me. I bet it doesn't, given it's the bet you just made. So, oh, this game is delightfully janky on occasion. Right. You want to study local mushrooms. To finish Ajira's report, Ajira needs samples of Luminous Russula, Violet Caprinus, Bungler's Bane, and Hyperphasia. And I am pretty confident I've got at least some of those already, though, okay, maybe like destroyed them, trying to make incredibly weak poisons. It's hard to say, so, right, you can find all of those along the Bitter Coast. I know, I think I've run into most of them on the road between, yeah, where I started and here. So, okay, head south along the River Odai to see a wooden bridge across the river. Get out of the river there and find a path west over the hills. So, yeah, that would take me straight back in the direction I started in, down towards Seydonin. So, okay, I think you might be right, my friend. Though, if I'm lucky, I might have, like, most of that on me right now. I also adore that, yes, just like the innkeepers are willing to tell you all about various different types of booze, because Ajira's super into mushrooms, she's willing to, describe the mushrooms in great detail, so you can, spot them nice and easily, including which ones look a lot like other ones to make sure you don't get confused, so, oh, that's just delightful. Okay, I've joined a guild, they've given me a mission, so, need to get out into the world and, okay, we're making fast progress towards the next level, so, in a perfect world, what I need to do now is, yeah, just to boost up my endurance and strength skills a bit while we're out and about. And a good way of doing that would be, right, if I do some armor stuff, then, yeah, I boost up my strength without actually making progress towards the next level. So, okay, that could be a good thing to do. Same thing with, yes, armor right here. Right, in which case, out into the world for a second, I think I know where we need to go quickly. Here we go, I thought I remembered this, so yeah, literally just across the road from the Mage's Guild, there's an armourer here. And you, sir, are selling, right, a giant pile of bone mold stuff, and I'm gonna be honest, yeah, with my weight capacity looking this dodgy, I'm gonna need to move, yeah, some of my stuff from heavy armour over to medium, if I can. For the simple reason that, yes, at this exact moment in time, I could barely pick anything up, which is going to be a big problem because, I need to pick things up to sell them to afford more bits and pieces, etc, etc. Here we go, I can save 5 weight right now by trading out, yes, my steel shield for a bone mold shield. Only one, though. One is fine. Though... Okay, hang on, when I... Oh! Am I allowed to, haggle on price? Is that a thing I could do? Right, I missed that. So, okay, I'm going to offer 5 less than what, the true value should be. And he's willing to take that. Right. And spend the rest of my money on, yeah, a couple of hammers, please. I've immediately gone back up to precisely the same weight I was before, thanks to the hammers. Brilliant. But right, I'm guessing that's how you make mercantile go up. You've got to, barter. Just buying and selling isn't enough. You've got to be bartering. So right, now just begin attempting to, fix all my McGibbles, though, John. Don't do this just now. Because, yes, how good you are at something is a function of fatigue. Let your fatigue be maxed out before you do this. Okay, now I'm more likely to succeed. Also, need to, hammer my hat back to the right shape or something. Okay, I've immediately used up all those hammers, which is good, because, no, I'm not carrying them. Armor is still only at 44. Right, that's a slow, difficult skill to level up. Gotcha. Though, speaking of which, hang on. Fighters Guild right next door. Now, if the Mages Guild is exclusively judging me based on, yes, intelligence and willpower, logically, you guys will be judging me on, strength and endurance. And I'm good at those. Here we go, Adis a Fire Eye. This is the person I'm looking for, and... right, are you wearing, bone stuff, same as me? I think you might be, marvellous. And okay, we're getting somewhere now. You look like you could take care of yourself. Before I sign you up, you might want to look at the Fighters Guild Charter. So, okay, anything, particularly unusual here? So, yeah, use items in the equipment chest, don't fight other members, yeah, nice simple stuff. Fine, I am happy to sign up. And once again, I'm already ready to advance in terms of stance, I just need to follow my orders. I have a simple contract to end an infestation of cave rats. You might be able to handle it, so, right. Go to Drarain Thalas's house, here in Balmora, along the river on the east side. Ask her where the rats are coming from, kill them, get your payment from Drarain herself. So, right. Nice, simple kill the rats mission. Lovely. Everyone loves killing the rats as, baby's first murder mission when you're playing an RPG. Hilariously, the cocky chest here has got 10 armorer's hammers in it. Right, fascinating. So, okay. I'm willing to take, like, some of them right now, though I say I'm willing to take some of them right now. I don't actually, like, have equipment to repair with them. Like, my equipment's already almost at full condition, so that's fascinating. Okay. I'll take, like, you know, 2 with me. That's absolutely fine. The potions, which are, yeah, health and fatigue, will leave for the time being. So, right. This is all gonna be fine, probably. We just need to, like, you know, go to this house and let the rats nibble me a bit so my armor gets damaged, so I can very badly attempt to repair it. Okay, so she said east side of town by the river. So, yeah, this is the east side of town, this side of the bridge. It must be one of these doors along here. Just need to find the right house. So, there we go. Draw rein straight ahead of me. So, hello there. I'm here from the Fighters Guild to take out some rats or something. They're such a nuisance, I'm worried they'll eat my pillows. You like pillows, don't you, Aria? Yes, I love pillows. Pillows are very useful when you're, like, trying to sleep or something. So anyway, I've got one trapped in my bedroom. The other 2 are in my storage area upstairs. Rats, that is, not pillows. Okay, why are you so into pillows? This is weird, but right. She's given me the key. Beautiful. There's at least a 3. Hope they haven't got into my good pillows. Can I ask her about pillows? I'd love to ask follow-up questions about pillows. No, I can't ask her about pillows, dear oh dear. Right, weapon out. We want to be using... No. Yeah, the halberd. Halberd will do just fine. Maybe you'd like to, I don't know, step back or something, because there might be about to be rats or something in just a second. So, in we go, and no. Just let the rats hit me. I want them to, like, you know, nibble on me a bit. Okay, maybe I shouldn't, like, do this, like, right in front of her. Like, she's going to judge me if she sees me completely failing to hit this rat. So, yeah, I know I'm doing, like, you know, the ineffective thing right now. Not the thrust, just the chop. That's because I don't really want to kill this thing. Though, I mean, I'll give you... You're a bit tougher than I was expecting, actually. So, just one little thrust there. There you go. That's you down. So, okay. Once that's done, go over to hang about. I want some healing, if you'd be so kind, actually. There we go. It's just one tiny bit of healing for me. Beautiful. Okay. One dead rat. Yeah, we'll say. Bit tougher than I was expecting. Also, seriously, that's, it's a lot of pillows. I'm not allowed to take the pillows, though. That would be stealing. So, okay, that's good, though. By any chance, is this... Okay, there's just books about, like, the Chapandor city Vivek everywhere. And every single one of them appears to be a skill book. Still, this is good. I can now, you know, just work on all my equipment and basically throw away all of these hammers. Just doing terrible repairs here. Beautiful. Right, now she said the other 2 were upstairs, so presumably that means, yeah, I need to, like, go outside, then loop around. So out to Balmora here. Here we go. Up the stairs, then into here. But I've got the key, presumably, and... Oh, blimey, okay, there's 2 of them. Okay, I need to, like, finish off at least one of them, because this is going to get embarrassing if I... No, run! Okay. There's a reason I'm not very high up in the guild right now. I can't deal with, 2 rats for the minute. So, okay. Get my health back. We're going to take out one of them with, like, you know, my proper main weapon. That will be better. I do not need to activate, yes, flipping berserk for rats. That would be silly. Though, okay, what I could do, just, you know, to make sure I'm a bit safer is, yes, activate. Hang on, we're talking... What's the one I'm thinking of here? Sanctuary McGibble, Father's Hand, because, right, someone reminded me of something very important in the comments, which is, this is a game from 2002. In 2002, there was something you were expected to do when you bought a video game. And that's read the instruction manual. So I downloaded the instruction manual, and I read it. And I learned 2 things straight away, which is, 1, what Sanctuary is. Which is, yes, it just adds that number between a 1 and a 40 at random. Basically, it's your chance to dodge. So, like, you know, it supplements your agility when it comes to the dodge calculation, if you will. And 2, how armor is calculated. Because, yes, my armor number of 5 is a bit confusing, given I've definitely got more armor than that. So, yes, apparently this is like an average. You take all your armor pieces and you create an average number. That's what your armor rating is. So, okay, thank goodness I bothered to go and read the instruction manual. Right, do the spell. And has that worked? Yes, that has worked, because I can see the thing down the bottom right and up here, though 4 points. Pretty much as bad as it gets. Good, 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 good. Right, get out the hammer and... It's worn off already. I thought that lasted like, 5 seconds. I'm going to be honest, I thought that lasted longer than 5 seconds. Right, in we go, charge up a thing, and okay, one of them's dead. That means I can now, yes, much more comfortably go over to healing and my spear, which is what I want to be going in the right direction. Right, just take a few little nibbles here while just wearing you down a little bit. This is all absolutely fine. Just, you know, work on my spear skill with just some nice little chops. When the time is right, just to step outside, do a bit of healing. I'm getting better and better with this spear, damn it. So, yeah, just once we're getting low, immediately step outside, do a bit of healing, step back inside. This is all good for... Not very good at casting magic sometimes. There we go. Okay, we're almost out of magic at this point, but that's fine. Back inside. Finish you off at this point because, yes, we must be making good progress on the older armor. So there we go. Medium armor moving in the right direction. Also... Okay, back away, stab him. Yeah, you can kind of, like, trick them into missing you by just backing away out of range, then poking them with the spear. I do like the spear, actually. I'll take your word, the cave rats are dead. Here, take 100 gold, it's what I agreed to pay the Fighters Guild. So, right, journal updated, 100 gold added to inventory, and we've got one sort of happy customer. At this point, though, yes, I'm a bit on the battered side. I could do with a nap in the Fighters Guild. Though while I'm here, hang on. Could I have my first ever promotion, please? So, the Fighters Guild recognizes you. You are now Arya Groshurgak, the apprentice. Brilliant. And here we go, she's got another mission. So, a local egg mine has problems with egg poachers. And you're going to solve those problems. So, it may sound silly, but Kwama eggs are among the few things worth exporting from this nasty province. So Drambero, owner of a Shulk egg mine, wants to make an example of those thieves to keep other miners from getting funny ideas. The egg poachers, Servillo, Othan, and Daynila Valas are former egg miners and long-time local troublemakers. You could deal with that, can't you? Report back when the poachers are dead. So, right. We've moved on from, yes, dealing with rats to dealing with people. The mine's a short distance southwest of Balmora, in the bluffs west of the Odai River, so, okay, same direction as we were going anyway. Okay, following morning, if I've got this right, I think I know where I'm supposed to be going, so, mosey, yeah, southwards out of the city. Here we go, precisely the same way we came in fact. This is the bridge I crossed when I was coming into town for the first time, so, I'm pretty sure, yeah. If we follow the river down in this direction, we're now going over to the map here, yeah. We're following the river down towards the coast. Now, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the direction they said the Shulk egg mine was going to be located. And it's also moving me back down towards, yeah, the coast area where I saw more mushrooms. Like, I've been seeing loads of shrubs and whatnot on the road here, but not many mushrooms. But, can't help but notice, giant mushroom right here. Now, if a giant mushroom is growing, logically, there must be smaller mushrooms too, though, John. Did you ever actually check your inventory to see how many mushrooms you actually had already? Because I bet you didn't, did you? You just assumed you needed to go and get them. But hang on. I've got Violet Caprinus right here. And that looks like a mushroom. No, that's Scrib jelly. There's Bungler's Bane. I've got that one too. So yeah, I need the one that's got, hang on, Facia in it, was it? And then, yeah, the other one that I've forgotten the name of. That's not the violet one. So okay, one of those grew on trees, but wasn't the Bungler's Bane. The other one, yeah, just kind of grew everywhere. So just keep an eye out for, yeah, slightly glowing mushrooms. dotted about everywhere. We should be fine. I see monsters over there. That's okay. Just get out my stabbing stick. Hello there, good sir. No trouble. No trouble at all, though. Okay, we got something over there. May or may not check that out in a second. So just go to you and stab. And hang about. We've got John. Don't begin a fight when you're not at, like, you know, maxed out fatigue. How many cocky times? It's very important. Okay, remember that's there, but we're not going in right now. I need to not get distracted. I'm actually, like, you know, trying to do something today. Like, find mushrooms and sort out the mine. So, hang on, did they say the mine was the near side or far side of the bridge or so? Guys, are you bandits? I'm just going to rest 1 hour to get my fatigue back. There we go. Weather's looking much nicer too. So, excuse me. Hello there, small bug. Just need to stab you as well. Lovely. A good thrust will deal with you. And yeah, check the trees for mushrooms. Are these guys going to, like, you know, attack me? I have no way of checking ahead of time. It might just be... Hang on, you might just be miners. So, hello there, sir. You guys don't seem to be yelling at me right now, so...
Too much trouble. Must be going now.
Okay, not yelling at me. I'm a miner in the Shulk egg mine. But right now I'm getting some fresh air, though. Oh. Tell me about the egg poachers. We haven't seen Civillo or Daynilla. But eggs keep disappearing, and they know the place. Easy for them to get in and out of sight. So, right. Civillo and Daynilla might be down in the mine, potentially. And okay, this by the sounds of it is, yes, like, important to Morrowind. Like, this is the basis of their entire agricultural economy. These are Quama, and like their babies, the Scribs, they farm them for eggs and flesh. So, right, mines aren't necessarily for, like, mining as I would understand it. They could be for, like, you know, animal husbandry, basically. And this is good, because, yeah, Quama eggs... Apparently those are good for, yes, restore fatigue potions. So, right. If I want to get, you know, super into sandwich making, potentially, yeah, finding these mines and going inside could be a good idea. So, okay. Mosey on in because, instead of interest, the Quama in question, how, like, chill are they? Because presumably, you would have, like... domesticate them. No, never mind. They haven't. They haven't. There's definitely trouble going on here, so just go for a little stab, buddy. What are you... Oh, you're not dead. Sorry, I thought you were dead, but it turns out you weren't dead. So, okay, I may need to fight my way past the various Quama before... Okay, never mind. The Scrib appears to be chill. And you're a worker. Right, you seem to be chill as well. Okay, mostly they're chill. Just like the tiny foragers are angry for some reason. Oh, and while we've been going around fighting these guys, spear's gone up to 18, so... right, I feel like we're almost, yeah, we're almost ready to level up here. So in which case, as we go down a tiny bit further, I wouldn't mind finding, yeah, just a tiny creature to just nibble on my armor for a second, because surely you can't be doing, like, you know, that much damage to me, my friends. Oh, yeah, barely anything at all. Good. Good. You know, I'm starting to feel bad about murdering all these Scribs I've seen out in the overworld, because I think possibly they were actually completely 100% chill, and I'm pretty sure I've seen that one wagging like it's a small insect dog, and now I feel bad about the murder I've been doing. Right, that should be enough of that, just to give you a damn good stabbing as soon as we can, buddy. Excuse me. No. Why don't you just die, actually? There we flippy go. A couple of solid thrusts will take care of you, my friends. Oh, heavy armor just went up to 18. Wasn't even planning for that one, but there we go. And down you go too. So, right. Now, with that done, hang on, just do a tiny bit of healing as well, thank you. Beautiful. Now, wait 1 hour to get all my fatigue back, and now begin, yes, repairing all of my ever so slightly damaged gear, and there we go. Armor goes up to the next level at long cocking last. Which puts me at, right, endurance 9. In fact, I was not expecting that, together with speed 13, and strength of 7. So, if I just get my strength up, like, 1 tiny amount more, then I think I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, and hilariously, I think I know precisely how I'm going to do said thing. So, I'm just going to, put my weapons away and enjoy skipping around this lovely cavern, basically doing a celebratory dance dedicated to the fact that I'm getting stronger. And there we go. My acrobatics goes up to 32. That's a strength aligned stat, meaning as a result, I'm now ready to level up. But now, hang on. I swear I saw just a second ago dotted around here. Here we go, right off at the main cavern where we came in. Mining camp. Mining camp to me says, beds and whatnot. Like, logically, you'd have a camp in the mining camp, though. There's also a person down here. Are you, by any chance, what's his face? And okay, never mind. It turns out you don't need to rest in a bed. Just waiting or resting will do just fine. Okay, it's a bit more generous than Oblivion was. So, okay, you realise all your life you've been coasting along as if you're in a dream. Suddenly facing the trial of the last few days, you have come alive. So, yes, I now get to pick some stats I get to improve. So, my strength, because, I invested in it, I could put that up by 4 points. So I think we should do that. Speed, absolutely, and endurance too. So, okay. I will take that right there. We are now a level 2. And that means, okay, I've now got more carry capacity, which is brilliant, and a tiny bit more health as well. But okay, as we start a new level, right, just like in Oblivion, it's time to plan. And specifically, yes, what I would like to do is get personality to be one of these stats this next term. Because I feel like, yes, 25 is not good enough. A lot of people are, like, just not willing to engage with me. And okay, obviously mercantile and speechcraft are tied to that, but the one I found more interesting was illusion. Illusion is technically personality. So, right, we might want to, yes, start that moving in a good direction. For the time being, though, right, weapons out, because wait, John. Who are we, like, looking for again? Hang on, I'm trying to remember who we're looking for here. Servillo or Daynilla? Gotcha. Now, there are people down here who don't appear to be attacking me, so, are you guys, like, either of those people? No, they're not. Right, weapons away. Sorry to draw my mace at you like that. I was just looking for, like, your friends. Oh, though this guy can explain what's going on, so, right. Foragers and warriors don't attack miners, though workers won't attack anybody, because, yeah, the miners, like, have the right smell. Okay, so there might still be trouble because I don't smell right. And as for the poachers, they used to work here, but could be hiding anywhere in the mine. Gotcha. So, okay, keep on keeping on deeper into the mine. For the most part, yeah, everyone seems pretty chill, all things considered. Just, yeah, keep on going down. I'm guessing they're gonna be at the bottom. Oh, yeah, the Queen's Lair. Okay, so that's where you're gonna be. Gotcha. Okay, in which case, drop an hour's rest, just to make sure, the stamina's all looking good here. And be ready to potentially need to activate, yeah, Berserk. Berserk could be useful. And don't use splash magic down here. If you hit the Kwama, they'll probably turn on ya. And, oh, blimey, hang on. Speaking of which, right, there's already Kwama down here, and unfortunately, I don't, like, smell right. So, no, and you guys don't seem so bad, actually. You know what? I think I could deal with you, so just go for a second deal with you. They're not hitting that hard. But yes, the problem we've got here is there's cocking 2 of them, which is a bit of a problem. So, right, just go for a couple of basic attacks here. We're doing good work, but, okay, hang on, just get up, no, get past them, get past them, and then, yeah, get my healing going on. Good. Right, get to this. John, weapons out. Maybe get your weapons out. That would be good. They're kind of staggering me, aren't they? Yes, they're doing very good work to me. My medium armor's going up in a hurry. Okay, what are we going to do to these guys? Because they're kind of just wailing on me, and it means I'm being staggered a lot. So, okay, fall back for a second. Fall back. Just regroup and figure out what the right approach is here. Because I feel like possibly the right thing to do could just be power myself up with, say, my Mega Hammer and start wailing on them. Because they're not hitting me that hard. I think I could take a few good solid blows from them. This might be not a bad time for Berserk. Right, so just let my stamina come back, activate Berserk mode, go over to a hammer, fully charge up an attack. So I think you can carry that through a load zone, and then down you go, my friend, and then I get knocked over. This is where it goes wrong. You just need to go down. Just one of them needs to go down. Once one of them's down, we're okay. Then no, there we go. Now you're in trouble, because now you've been knocked over, and now you're dead. Good. Good. Right. They're just going at me with, yeah, a basic mining pick. So that's why they weren't hitting that hard. But okay. Being outnumbered could be dangerous purely because, yeah, they just straight up wail on you and knock you down. Now, is anyone else, like, you know, down here and potentially a problem? Though, John, maybe don't pick more fights. You know what happens when your Berserk wears off. Though, John, excuse me. You're a worker, so hang on. Oh, suddenly I'm... No, this is... None of that, please. Why did I attack that worker? I swear that worker attacked me first, actually, though. Oh, hang on. Are you a queen by any chance? Oh, I can't deny I don't like you. But, like, you know, you seem to be like, I don't know, a tortoise-like creature with a hard shell, where your head's like a big maggot that's sticking out of it, and then... Oh, no, I'm just leaving. I don't like this at all, actually. Okay, step back outside. The question is, yeah, do you guys, like, you know, here by the fire care about this, or are we just going back to, yeah, the guild at this point? We've had no problem with missing eggs since you took care of the poachers, so, right. By the sounds of it, you know, they're grateful, but they're not gonna pay me for it or anything. Okay, in which case, what I'm gonna do nice and quick is, yeah, mosey on back to town for a second. Because, one, back at the Fighters Guild, I presumably get paid for this, and yeah, given this was a higher level job, that would logically suggest the pay's gonna be better too. You got them, good, here's your payment, just another 100. But I also get, you know, some nice potions, so, okay. Am I ready for more orders? Got a contract from the Caldera Mining Company to kill 4 Telvanni agents. Okay, 4 Telvanni agents are responsible for thefts and disappearances at the Caldera Ebony Mines. There are their names. They're hiding in a cave in the hills and north of Caldera. So, when they're dead, report back to me. Be careful, one of them is a lookout posted outside the mine. Quickest way to Caldera is probably have the guild guide at the Major's Guild transport you. So, right. Don't worry about that for now. Caldera's a bit of a way north, but we've now got work where we choose to go that way. Okay. This could be a problem. There's, yeah, 3 people here who are all Thieves Guilds. If I kill Thieves Guild people, the Thieves Guild might not be delighted, so right. I had heard about this. They're like, you know, in this game, it's not like Skyrim, where you could just become a king of literally everything. In Morrowind, there's mutually exclusive things. If you do one thing, it might block you off from doing another. So, right, that's worth keeping in mind before we go in that direction. Speaking of which, right, she does say if you ask specifically about that, if you belong to the Thieves Guild and you murder a Thieves Guild member, you get expelled. But it's only murder if the crime gets reported, and you're not going to report it, are you? So, right. Sounds like a yes. At some point soon, I'm going to need to choose Fighters or Thieves Guild. Gotcha. Still, let's not worry about that for now, because yes, for the time being at least, that is a long way north of me. We're not going in that direction. And while I'm here, rest on wanting to get my magic back, use my newfound fatigue to repair up my helmet, etc, etc. But, before we mosey onwards, right, do not forget what I was saying just a second ago. If I want, yes, a big old personality-based level coming up, that means I need to be working on my illusion. But right now I don't, like, you know, have any good illusion spells, so we need to sort that out. Now, admittedly, yeah, 200 gold isn't going to go that far in terms of buying spells, but it might, you know, do something, I suppose. Oh, and hello, sexy. Right. paralysis. Paralyzing the target for 5 seconds. I mean, that's pretty huge, actually, for only 100 gold, too. Right. Well, we'll definitely be having that, absolutely. And on top of that, for only 63 gold, sound. So, okay, 3 to 8 points for 5 seconds on target. So, presumably that means, like, a projectile that draws an enemy's attention. So, in theory, I could, I was about to say, sneak up behind them. I feel like Arya isn't, like, a sneak up behind sort of a person. Okay, maybe we'll come back for that. Oh, and here we go. Calm humanoid or calm creature. So, right, I was just saying, what do you do if you get a bit swarmed by enemies who are just whacking you and knocking you down? Calming one of them, so you can turn it into, you know, a one-on-one fight for a minute. I mean, that's a good solution. Okay, I can't afford that right now, but yeah, calming does seem like a good thing to do, yes. Oh, and blimey, only 157 gold for opening any lock that's like up to 50 points. That's kind of huge, actually. So, right, there's a lot of really good magic here, together with water breathing for 30 seconds. Okay, for like 52 gold, I will take the ability to breathe underwater, because, like, you know, there's rivers and caves full of water and the ocean, like, everywhere. Though, okay, I've kind of, like, burnt through all my money already. And I've not even spoken to everyone yet. Bloody hell, there's a lot of spells here, including, ooh. I mean, honestly, summoning a bound spear is kind of interesting, isn't it? Because, presumably, yeah, the spear you summon is going to be better, given you're paying for it by summoning it, and also it might fail and there's casting time, etc, etc. So, okay, fine, I'll take that too. I do enjoy conjuration, absolutely. Right, we've picked up some new spells here, the problem being, these aren't spells I'm good at. Okay, so, yeah, bound spear is John. You've got lower cooking stamina right now. Wait an hour, just get your breath back. So, okay, bound spear's like a 50-50. But that's kind of okay if you do it before the combat begins, because it only costs 6. So that's actually fine, in many ways. Then we've got, yeah, water breathing is actually fairly unlikely to succeed, but that's kind of okay. Paralysis is 50-50. That's maybe a bit more concerning, because, yeah, you're going to be wanting to do that in combat. Like, that failing mid-combat is not great. Okay, but if I need a tiny bit more money here, Ajira buys, like, you know, random ingredients. And I've got some ingredients that are, yeah, worth not a terrible amount of money here. So, those petals, that's worth, like, 16. These willow anthers, they're worth a little bit too. Just keep, like, you know, a couple in case I need them down the line. That's already up to, like, 57. That is not bad at all, you know. And I will also take, yeah, as much salt rice as you're currently selling. In a perfect world, I'll... wait, hang on. I want to barter you up. Right, offer is refused. 58. 57. You know what? 55 is fine as it turns out. But yeah, marshmallow and salt rice. I've got a bit of that now. So hang on, just make sure my, you know, stamina is absolutely maxed out here. And then... okay, cross your fingers here because failed, created, failed, created. It'll do, I suppose. Okay, selling those potions does at least get me just enough money to buy, yes, Earwig, which strikes me as, you know, a fairly simple illusion spell, given it's so cheap. Yeah, it's a tiny bit easier, like 60% chance to succeed versus 54, so, okay, paralysis there feels like the absolute star of the show, so, okay. Now we've actually, like, you know, got some cooking illusion magic that might be worth something. Let's get back out into the world, because yes, we still need to go further to the south or west to gather additional mushrooms. So okay, back the way we came, but this time, yeah, cross over the river and start moseying out of, what did I just see there? Hang on. The map actually tells me where I am, so yeah, the West Gash region. I don't want to be in that region. I want to be back in Bitter Coast, which I think is the far side of the river. So if I just mosey over in that direction, I think I'm back in, yeah, mushroom territory. Like, that's where we saw the mushrooms last time. Oh, and hello, sexy. There's someone out here. Right. Rest, just in case. Weapons out. What do you want? You know what? She's not, like, dressed in a way that would suggest ambush. She's wearing casual clothes, no armor, etc., etc. So, hello there. Who are you precisely? And, Nevrasa. I've lost my way. I cannot find the holy place for which I am searching. Okay, the fields of Kumu. I am on a pilgrimage to this holiest of places. I seem to have lost my way. Maybe you can help me find it. Surely you know this area better than me. I can pay you for your time. What can you tell me about aforementioned fields? Because, sure, why not? They're near the water. The view from there is supposed to be breathtaking. I've been told there's a farm nearby where pilgrims stop and rest weary legs. Okay. Funny old thing. I've no cocky clue where that thing is. Okay, what I do know is it's along the coast somewhere. Now, the easiest way to, yeah, get to the coast from where I am right now would be continue the way I'm going to get around to the coast nearby to, yeah, Saint Denis. Like, that would be the nearest coast, because if I turn back on myself and needed to the river, well, that's not the coast, is it? Though, tragically, we still seem to be, yes, in the land of giant mushrooms, but no, like, small mushrooms. So that's a little bit, hang on. Right, we've rejoined the path here. So there's actual proper, you know, signposts and whatnot. That's good at the bare minimum. Hang on. Where am I right now? Vivicant. Oh! Oh, I know precisely where I am. Right, this is not where I thought I was going to end up, actually. Oh, hang on. Right, she's put it on my map, apparently, and it's... Okay, that's... I'd say it's rather deceptive to say that's the coast. Like, I suppose the lakes do have a coast, like, technically, but if you say coast to me, I'm going to assume you want to be taken to the ocean. Right, so it's like around that big body of water to the north, or something by the looks of it. So, okay, while I've got you here, and as apparently, yes, you're not going to stop following me till I get you there, and sooner or later you're going to get killed, right, we'll go there now, I suppose. Like, now I know where we're going, at least. So, yeah, by the looks of it, if I go to, yeah, the north side of this giant lake, then, yeah, there should be something a little way along here. And I see some signs of habitation in that direction. Yeah, there's like a dock in the distance going into the water there, I believe. So, right, that's probably where we're going. So, okay, just mosey over to the exchange here because, yeah, this road would take me in the right direction. This is also in the direction of Suran, so whether we're going to get there or not, I don't know, because really all I'm doing is, yeah, trying to drop this woman off and then get back to my mushroom hunt. Okay, I've got mushroom hunting to do right now, though, bare minimum, I am getting better and better at just, like, walking. Though by the looks of the map, yeah, if I just take a right off of the path somewhere around here, this thing should come into view because, Pelagia in, like, you know, the mist in the distance. That's pretty good, actually. So, better not be like that floating island over there. That would be very annoying if it was the island. So, okay, just somewhere around here, there's, that's a shrine. Because it looks the same as, yeah, the shrine I saw in the temple. So, oh, are you part of that religion that literally wouldn't let me join? Because if so, I'm sad I helped you now. That religion was a dick to me. So, okay. I feel like this has got to be the right thing. So, hang about. Fields of Kumu! Right, so... Oh dear. There she is! Good! I was wondering if, yes, maybe I got a bit far ahead, and then she, like, died or something. So, right! Thank you for your help, Aria. Here is the payment I promised you. May all your travels be safe. So, right, 150 gold. Not bad at all. Oh, and I tell you what, while I'm, like, you know, floating around in this bit of the world and whatnot, let you know I give my new spells a go. So, right, you, sir, Let's see if we can. No, failed. Try again. Failed again. Failed several times in a row. Okay, I'm very bad at paralyzing target-resistant magic. Okay, so it turns out paralysis may not be the answer to, like, all of my problems immediately. Gotcha. Still, this is what we've got potions for, okay? This is why we have the potions. It's all gonna be fine. So, get my magic back, let my stamina come back. I'm gonna try again. Okay, if only because, presumably, just attempting to do this is going to be very, very good for, you know, my illusion practice. So, okay, just you, sir. Chill out there, just chill out there. Go! I think that just cocky worked, and that means, basically, screw you. Right, that was much better on this occasion. And my illusion is rapidly going in the right direction. Spot on. Okay, I'm not getting distracted anymore. I know where I want to go, and I know how I can get there. Satanine is Mushroom Central, and I know how to get there by just following the bloody roads. Oh, you see, look at that. Following a morning, we're just about showing up in town, and there we go. Help myself to the Luminous Russula. The other one we already had, so, oh yeah. It turns out this bit of the coast is just, yeah, Mushroom Bloody Central. And there we go. There is the Hypophasia. So, okay, this was the right thing to do. Okay, and with that done, yes, what I need to do now is make my way back to Balmorra. So, right, you, my friend, I feel like I could do with a lift, actually. Oh, and here's fun. She'll take me all the way to Ganesis, which I don't even know where that is right now, for like, you know, 49 gold. So, okay, John, don't worry about that for now. 14 gold to go to Balmorra, that's a good deal. And this should also bring me to precisely the side of town next to the guilds. They're just around the corner here. So, okay, fast travel, it kind of does exist in this game. You've just got to know how to use it. So, here you go, Ajira, no problemo whatsoever. So, hand in the mushrooms, beautiful, and she gives me potions in return. And with that done, I'm ready to be advanced. So, right, we've now leveled up in 2 separate guilds. Still having made it back to Balmorra and finally managed to, you know, get a bit of work done with the guilds, learn some new spells, etc, etc. How about we call it a pod there? But next time, right, I think I now know what we need to do here. In order to infiltrate the other guilds, I need more personality, which means, yes, I need to start focusing in that direction. Now, luckily, yes, illusion is something I'm at least somewhat competent at. And speechcraft too, I could get a bit of practice in. Plus, on top of that, yeah, a bit of buying and selling will presumably get my mercantile skill moving in the right direction. So yes, next time we'll be heading back out into the world and trying to figure out how to master the art of illusion. So hopefully you join me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Morrowind. Thank you very much, and goodbye. So okay, I've been outwitted by a butterfly and beaten up by a fish.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
I didn't steal anything! I'm sorry, I touched the shoes while I was shoe shopping! Okay, I feel like I may have just, walked in on something. What about this person? Can we talk to this person?